Testing. Hello. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Hello. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Hello. Well, hopefully my sound is fixed and working. But I did the best I could with my sound, and it should be good. I was getting some serious feedback before, and so far I don't hear any feedback and working. Any feedback and working. All right. I think this is working. If someone's in the room, which I can see someone is in the room, could you just say yes or no if the sound is coming out clear? If I'm getting any feedback, could you just let me know if there's any feedback in the sound? Because I had some serious feedback before and I had to shut everything down, delete my programs, reboot it, tune it up, reinstall one program, which is the one I'm using now, and it seems like everything's working fine that I could think of. So I got 2 viewers. Sounds good? Thank you, little pup. Thank you, little pup, little pup. Woof, woof. So when I was doing my video before, I was doing a build, and I was building on my Tornado, which I just got today. And that's it right there from iJoy. And let me tell you something. I put some Claptons in here, and this, look at how big, like, you could see kind of right down in there, and there's some really serious, that's a wide chamber, man. Let me see how, I gotta check this out real quick. I just want to see how big it is. 12 millimeters wide. That's pretty good, man. But the airflow is too much. Which I'm glad it has airflow adjustment, because you can lower it and just restrict it a little bit. But to me, it feels like it's just opened up a little too much, but it's great, man. Oh, excuse me. The vapor, it is great, and I wicked it very nice. Look at that. It's wicking up very good. Look at that air bubbles, man. I think it's just, that juice is just flowing in there really nice. I wicked it really good. I think this is like the first time I wicked something like this, like so simple and very easily. People complained about building on here, but honestly, it took me 2 tries to get the right size coil I need. Now, after that, my builds are going to be simple, because once I build the deck and I put the coils in there, everything's easy. Wicking it, all that stuff is just plain simple. It's like every other RDA, except you have the well that's blocking your coils from being able to pulse them. So what I did was I just pulsed them from the top and just strummed them. That's it. I kept strumming them and they came out burning normal. So then I just took the cap off, put the wick in it, put it trimmed it, put the cap back on, and then tucked my wick in it, covered up the holes, and it was just easy. I thought it was gonna. Everyone made it seem like this was gonna be a hard RTA to work on, and it's not. It's actually pretty easy. If you put the Allen key right through the airflow and hold that deck in, it's smooth. A smooth build. I have no complaints. This thing chucks, and if you put Claptons in here, this thing's got some serious flavor too. And this thing is rated up to 300 watts. This build deck. So let me see. It's on the front. It's on one of the cover. Oh, I'm missing a piece of paper. It's rated up to 300 watts. And that's a lot of wattage. I mean, I really don't know anybody who's going to actually need that many watts on a RTA. I know they have an upgrade for the RX200 for a 250 watt update. And you'll be able to pump this at 250 watts, which you'll be able to do with the three 18650s in it. And then you have a device tank like this that's rated up to 300 watts. I'll be able to do a build in here, pump it up by 300 watts, and I won't even be able to pump it to 250, and I won't even be able to vape on it. But the thing is, what I don't like is, and I was thinking about this, they're building these tanks that are rated up to 200, 300 watts, right? Now the builds you have to do on them are big builds that juices up them batteries, just drains them, right? You get vapor like this, watch. Pretty good, real good vapor, high wattage, and this is the Kanger single battery 18650 running in that. Okay, I got a dual build, Clapton coils, 5 wraps, and check this out. And the flavor is even better than that. I got more flavor out of this. I got about the same amount of vapor, and it's a smaller mod, smaller coils, smaller power running through it, smaller amount of power running through it. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, they're putting out these mods that are pumping out all this power. You're spending more money. You're putting out these bigger coils so they can run it. But in all honest reality, it breaks out kind of even. You buy a small mod like this, as long as you do your build right. I notice if you do the proper build on it for a single coil and it fires right, you'll get the same kind of vapor and stuff from it. So that's what I don't get about with like the 250 watts and stuff and 300 watts and bigger coils and all that, when honestly I get the same amount of vapor off of this than I do with this. And let me see, I'm gonna match it up. Right, here we go. To me that feels about the same. That's a single 18650, triple 18650, 80 watts. And this is probably pumping whatever the battery has left in it, which is not even full power. Now I have the Cricket. This is a series. And a series, you get great vapor, and as long as you do your build right. And on this one, I have 2 batteries, a lot of wraps. Those are about I think it's 12 wraps on each coil, or 15 wraps. So you see what I mean? It, I could get the same amount of vapor and kind of vape if I manipulate it. Basically, is what I'm doing. I'm manipulating the battery, the coil, everything to work the way I want it, as long as it's safe. You could do a safe build and still get tons of vapor. It just depends how you do that build. Because you could do a single coil build, a single wire wrap build, and do a Clapton coil build and break out with the same ohms, but one's going to be bigger, one's going to be smaller, and you could get the same vapor. I mean, it's just crazy. That's why they say to learn your ohms, learn how to do your builds and stuff, because you might be broke and you might only be able to afford something like this, but you might like a lot of vapor. So it's good to go on and look at other reviewers when it comes to like ohms laws, twisted methods, and stuff like that, and learn how to do builds and learn how to deal with your ohms and stuff like that, so you could build some serious stuff. Oh man, I got gas. I'm sorry. I ate some pizza with hamburger and onions on it, and that was a big mistake. Shit's fucking my stomach up, man. But the Kangertech I really like. It's got a nice 20 mil. If I could take it apart, it's got a nice 20 mil juice bottle. It just doesn't seem like 20 mils because I feel like I'm filling it up a lot more than I did with my other stuff. Like with a tank like this, I feel like this uses up less juice than a skunk box. And the reason why is this is a 20 mil bottle and I filled it up, or a 15 mil bottle. I think it's 20. I believe it's 20. But I filled it up twice in one day. That's 40 mils in one day I vaped out of this little thing here. Um, this is the Kanger skunk box. This thing, a lot of people kind of treat this like a toy because it's just a simple little skunk box, but this thing really works well. As much as I hate Kangertech, I gotta admit this one product here, it really is nice, except for the paint job sucks. Obviously, it's a really thin paint job. The fucking Kanger symbol's rubbing off already, and I just got it. The paint's peeling off over here, and I just got it yesterday. I mean, this is how I can't stand Kanger. This is I get aggravated because this is like a constant thing with Kangertech and how much they care about their people and how hard they try to fix their problems here. And it just seems like they don't give two shits. I'm looking for my Kangertech because I actually want to show you guys what my first Kangertech looked like, which I'm sure a lot of you's already seen the video and stuff, but the paint's all peeled off. It's freaking crappy. Got a cuboid and I never goes above 60 watts. Yeah, it's all depends on the build. You really all right? Check this one out. Bam! Here we go. Kangertech tank on here, the with the rebuildable, and I got the mini boat. Right? All right. Check this out. It all depends on the build. I got. I haven't charged this battery in 2 days already, and I vape on it here and there. Uh, I got 21 watts on it right now, and I could go lower. I'm gonna go lower because I want to make a point here. I'm gonna go to 15 watts. I need my glasses. I can't see. I hate wearing glasses. I'm getting old, so I gotta start wearing glasses. I'm gonna be 40 in a few more on the 16th. There we go. 14 watts. All right. 14 watts. Yeah, my drip tip broke. The glass, because it's all glass and it broke. I dropped it, but I grinded it down so it's smooth. I like this thing. 14 watts. That's all this is. 14 watts. I'm showing you again. 14 watts. That's what I'm talking about. It's all in how you build your coil, and you can get tons of vapor. Now this is a little battery in here. It's about the size of this, but a little bit bigger. This is a 13650. These have a 13850, I think, or something like that in it. It's just a tiny bit bigger, not much. Literally a tiny bit bigger. Um, so the type of vapor I get out of here, a lot of people can't do with the wattage I'm using. Usually you got to use about 30 watts to get what I'm doing. But because of the build, I'm using 28 gauge. I believe it's Canthal, 28 gauge. No, I'm sorry, it's Nichrome 28 gauge, and I have about 7 wraps at 2.5 millimeter. That's the diameter of the coil jig I use. I wrapped it 7 times, and I'm reading a 1. My ohms is at a 1.4 ohms on that. If you can see that, 1.4 at 14 watts, and that's the vapor I'm getting from that. And I have it on power mode, which I can actually drop that down. Power, I'm gonna put it on 24 watts. Power mode. Well, look at the vapor I get out of this at 24 watts with this little thing. Thing is freaking chucking, boy. That's how you do a build, though. That's the best way to. Once you learn how to build anything, you're pretty much set, because you can use any mod with any battery, and you can get great vapor just about all day. This lasted me for more than 2 days without charging it already, vaping on it here and there, and that's what I got for power left right there on the battery. I got the power mode on. It drains the battery faster. It's supposed to be on standard. So you leave it on standard, and when you put the wattage up on this, especially with the build, you can put it on soft, and watch this, on soft, 24 watts. It's odd, and the flavor I get from it's really good. Awesome, awesome, awesome flavor, yo. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what's a nice little mechanical mod? This is a nice little mechanical mod right here. This is the. Where the hell is my drip tip for this? Oh, here it goes. There. That's how it's supposed to look. This is the. This is one of the smallest RDAs I got. It's a 19 mil RDA, and I got it because I think it looks nice on this little mechanical mod. You can see it's really a small mechanical mod, and it takes a single 13850 in it to work it. That's what I have those for. And you unscrew this. That's the button, the trigger button right there. It's got a spring, and that pops out, and that's all you got. A little battery. That's it. Positive goes down. And for this, you got a lefty tighty, righty loosey for this. It's backwards, but it's nice. You could put tanks on here. You could take this whole thing right off, and tanks will fit right in here. This whole piece comes out, so you can fit the whole tank in there. This thing's pretty awesome. Ugh. I don't know what I have in there for juice. It's fucking gross. Eh. Tastes nasty. So, I was planning on doing a build. I was planning on doing some Claptons. I don't know if you guys want to watch me build a Clapton or not. If you guys want to watch, I'll do the video. I'll build some Claptons real quick. I was going to actually use this bent up wire to Clapton some coils I have that I need to wrap up. And I need to do it soon because I need some more Clapton wires. I'm all out. But all you gotta do is spin this in a drill to straighten it out, and it'll be good. That's 28 gauge. 40 gauge. I bought from 40 gauge. I bought this crap right here. 500 feet, twisted messes, 40 gauge, nichrome. And that's what I made my Claptons with. And let me tell you, that stuff is awesome. You really got to know how to make Claptons to work with that, because that stuff is thinner than my hair on my head. And I'm going to show you the quality Clapton wire that this makes. And Twisted Messes talks about using this, but he talks more about using the 38 gauge wire. This is his 40 gauge wire that he uses, and he rarely uses this, I believe. He doesn't use this as much as he uses the other. I want to show you guys what this looks like. So yes, I am looking for my micro lens, so I can show you exactly what this looks like. But I got a feeling I'm not going to find that right now, because I have gotten a huge mess over here, because I had a lot of shit to do today, and I still haven't got to clean up. Oh, here it goes. I found it. Micro lens, $5, 3 different lenses on Wish.com. I think it was actually less than that. And let me just go ahead and hook this up to my camera lens. And there we go. Alright. And this is what a micro shot looks like up close. And there we go. That is a perfect, just about a perfect build coil. You can see I got 2 little spaces right there. That's about it. But other than that, this is 40 gauge wire. Do you know how hard it is to wrap this and just do a beautiful wrap like that without messing up? That is hard, man. And I'll show you the difference with a 40 gauge compared to, let's see, I got another Clapton here that's a bigger, and this gauge is one I did last time, and it's just a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can find it. I used 30, I think it was like 32, 34. Let me see, that's 40. Let me see if I can find it first, and then I'll show you what the difference is in twisted. I got so many Claptons in here that I haven't used yet, that I just keep making them, that's why. Alright, here we go. This is one I use, and you can see the gauge. This is a used one, but this is 32 gauge. 32 gauge. Oh, come on, I lost the coil. I done dropped the coil somewhere behind my desk, and that completely sucks. Ah, that sucks. See, and this is why I gotta clean this damn mess over here, because I just lost one of my best coils I made. Gosh darn it. Well, so much for that, guys. But here you go, I got another one. This one's a little spaced, but this one's a little messed up. I was really trying to go fast, but you can see the difference in space and size. That's a big difference in size on the wire. And that bigger one, it's a 32 gauge, which is small. And then I got this one that's a 40 gauge, which is like puny. So that's how you build a Clapton wire, right there, boy. This is one of my first mods I had right here. This is the original tank that goes to it. A cheap piece of junk tank, and actually I'm gonna check that glass to see if it works with my Kangertech tank, because it broke. But I got my Goblin Mini on this, and I think it works wonderful together. And a nice little device. I paid 15 bucks for this. This whole thing all together with the tank. All together, the tank and everything, 15 bucks. All this right here. Bam. Ooh. Oh, damn, this thing's leaking. Wow, look at that. It's just dripping out. No wonder I had given that to my ex-wife, and she was using it, and she stopped using it because she quit smoking cigarettes and she quit vaping. She quit everything. So I was like, that's cool. I was like, could I have it back? She freaking kept the thing for like months without giving it back to me. So I went to her house today, dropped off my kids, and I grabbed it and took it. I got it back. This thing is freaking nice. It's just a battery. That's what I like. It's a nice big battery. It's got a lot of power juice coming out of it. I freaking like that. And this Tornado, I'm doing the review on this week for the Tornado. I'm just going to be vaping on it for a while to check it out and see how it works. And I'm going to look into getting the two posts with the 6 holes, the bigger velocity deck for it. I want to try to get it, and you know how you guys, you know how I like doing my crazy builds and stuff like that. That's why I want to get it. I want to see what kind of build I could do on it. 6 coils I could do, but I could do something better than just 6 plain coils. I'm going to try to do something a little bit crazier than that. I think I'm going to try to do like 12 coils. I'm going to try. I think I could do it. If I do the build right, I could do 12. Wow, that's some serious vapor coming out of that. And this thing, oh my god, you guys got to get a series mod. A series mod is awesome. The vapor that comes out of here is freaking insane. Oh, I got this on wrong. I got only one airflow showing. There it goes. Dual airflow. Wow. Yeah. This ain't no joke, man. Series mod. The Cricket. You know, I didn't get it because when I first started vaping, that's when the Noisy Cricket, I guess, came out. And I heard all about it. I didn't get it because the guy was vaping on the Noisy Cricket and he had an RDA on it that was making like a whistle noise. And I was like, why would anyone want to vape on something that makes noise called Noisy Cricket? I didn't know nothing about nothing back then. My sound is messing up again? Why can't I hear? I don't hear anything on my side. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Oh, that's a lag. I'm lagging. That's not feedback. That's just lag. Testing 1, 2. Oh, that's a lag. I'm lagging. That's not feedback. That's just a lag. Testing 1, 2. Oh, that's a lag. I'm lagging. I'm echoing. That's not feedback. That's just a lag. Testing 1, 2. Oh, that sounds like shit though. I'm echoing. That's not feedback. You know what? I gotta defrag my computer. I gotta run a scan on my computer. I gotta defrag it. And I gotta tune it up because I got a lot of shit on this computer. And I gotta get an external hard drive and take everything out and put it onto the external hard drive and back everything up because it's running shitty right now. I don't understand this. It sounds like my internet is lagging when it shouldn't be. I'm supposed to have some seriously really fast internet service. So I don't know why it's so shitty like that. It's going half robot. Yeah, it's like I don't like that. Ugh, I can't figure it out. Why is it giving me trouble for the last 2 days? Yeah, it says high CPU usage detected. You may experience performance issues. So my CPU is running at 99%. Why? What's draining my CPU? I got a quad core for crying out loud. Something is really. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not it. There's something using up my CPU like bad. It's not. It's the XSplit broadband. It's using up all my memory, which is what I'm using to do the live show. And it really is. And I bet I gotta defrag my system because I guarantee everything is clusterfucked in my files and folders. Yeah, 98%. I shouldn't be so high on my. Let me. There it is. It's back. Yeah. Yeah, it's my CPU. I'm running at 99% on my CPU. I don't know why it's running so high. I should be running really low right now. Um, I got Google Chrome running 2 times, 3 times. Why is Google open so many times? That's weird. I guarantee that's why it's lagging too. My Google, wow, everything's bouncing. Wow, this is really shit. My performance is horrible. Internet is fine. My Ethernet is running smooth. My memory is running smooth. My CPU is the only thing that's running like shit. It's maxed out all the way up. I can't. I'm gonna have to defrag my system later tonight when I go to bed. Just let it defrag overnight. That should help. So tomorrow I should be able to run my system a little bit better. I'm a computer tech. Excuse me. I'm a computer technician. That's kind of how I got into like doing like repair work and stuff on some of the boxes I got. I like doing some aftermarket stuff or whatever you want to call it. But like my Kanger Tech was shorting out. I was able to take it apart, fix the chip on it and stuff, and reflow it and put it back together. And now it works fine. Because on my Kanger Subbox Mini, the wire was split because of the way they screwed it together, and I just kind of just fixed it, man. It works fine now. Talking about it, here it goes. The Kanger Subbox Mini with the horrible paint job. All the paint peeled off, so I painted it red and black, and now that's peeling off. But it's not that bad when my paint job peels off because I'm not a professional painter. But when Kanger Tech paints it and it peels completely off, that's what they freaking pay people to do and pay for the paint job is to put a good paint job on there. Like on this thing's nice. I really don't want to see the paint peel off of this. That's how nice it is. Like I really like this. And being that it's red and black are my favorite colors. Red and black. Red and black. Red. Oh no, this is all black. I'm gonna get some red on here though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my D&D's vape on it. I think I'm gonna have it professionally done. Red and black. My torch, red and black. Like red and black is my favorite color for mods. My squonker, red and black. You know, it's my tank, black. Like I got a lot of red and black stuff. I just love the color red and black. I think it looks great. It matches with a lot of stuff. Even my little guy here, red and black. So I got a whole set going, and all the mods I'm gonna get, I want them to all be red and black. The only one I don't have that's a mod, that's a dual 18650 mech mod, is this one, and it's gold with the mutation velocity. Oh no, this ain't velocity. This is the older one. Um, I have That's the only one I have that's gold like this. And I have the single one upstairs that's copper, and then I have a stainless steel one. But all the ones I got first are all those colors. All these are the ones that I got that are like all red and black. All the new ones that I got coming in now are gonna be all red and black. I even got a red drip tip, but that came with this. So yeah, but I'm gonna take off for a few minutes. I'll be back. I'll see you guys when I get back. I'm gonna actually shut down shop for a few, go use the bathroom, go smoke a blunt, and I will be back. Peace out, guys. Vape on, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. But I gotta go take a shit too, so peace out. I'll see. Ooh, excuse me. I'll see you guys in a few. I will be back, but I have to try to get this thing